Okay, this is the very first commentary I have ever done for one of my videos. Quite a few people have been requesting that I upload some more Battlefield 3 videos, so I've just picked one of the videos I recorded quite a while ago and never got around to uploading. Playing on Operation Firestorm, Xbox 360 footage, obviously, and on this game I think I go 12-0. When I first started the game, one of the first things to do is jump in the Jeep and head straight up to my sniper mountain. I don't profess to be the best sniper in the world or a pro gamer or anything like that. I'm an average Joe. And I kind of get a feel for the sniping a little bit more on Battlefield because it's a bit more realistic than anything else. Having to account for bullet dropping, that makes it a lot more interesting. As you see as we go further into this video, I missed quite a few shots at the beginning, but later on I will pick up and kill a few more people. I mean, one of the common mistakes that defenders make on this is just not moving around enough, sitting in very obvious sniper positions. When I'm a defender, I'll either run straight up to the crane behind you to the east, really, or I go back to where the next MCOM station would be and sit in the buildings up there, because they're not typically places where snipers tend to check a lot. I do check them a fair bit when I'm in my position, yeah. But here we go, here's one of my nasty little misses. You know, it happens. Get frustrated, take another pop shot. But you know, as long as you've got patience as a sniper in this game, you will prevail in the end. One thing I noticed about this game is because you start off with such a poor sniper rifle, only hardcore snipers will actually go on and fully pursue all the unlocks. So it makes the game a bit more interesting. I mean, in Medal of Honor, they gave you good guns too early, and that's why the game is just littered with snipers. When you tend to dominate as a sniper on this as well, you will see a lot more people going for snipers. There we go, that's the first headshot of the game. There's a few tips and tricks I can tell you to use when being a sniper. Third thing is, one of the first things, sorry, would be, I never use the specialisation loadout for the laser sight or a torch, like that, because you're just asking for trouble. You're giving away your position, you're letting other snipers know that you're targeting them. How did I miss that? There we go. Yeah, so basically never use your third specialisation. I tend to use the radio station on this and the motion sensor thing. But that's for another tactic I'm going to use on this map. So if you're a defender or even an attacker, when you move up to the second set of MCOM stations, snipers should always really go for the crane. But once you get up the crane, you turn around behind you, run to the end of the crane and drop your radio beacon. That way, if you do get killed up there or somebody creeps up on you, you can respawn up there. I also leave the motion sensor at the top of the ladders, but it's always good to go and pick those up if you look like you're about to take an MCON station or lose one, because your equipment will explode. So it's good to pick it up and then relay it down later. There's been quite a few times where I've been at the top of the crane and somebody's come up on me, but I've instantly respawned behind them and gone and killed them. And then I've got a new radio beacon and a new motion sensor to put down. After a little while though, you will attract a lot of attention, so it's always good to move on. I mean, as you can see, I'm using this part. I've not really had any trouble with anybody yet, and I don't think I do for the whole game. If you do, most snipers will generally miss their first shot trying to tune their shot in. By that time you can just crawl backwards or crawl down the mountain and try and get out of the way a little bit. Make sure you stay behind the mountain for a little while, because if you are tagged, then you've got to wait until your tag expires. Am I going to get him? He's a slippery one. Yeah, he's a very slippery character there. I find him really, really hard to get him. reload. Just persevere, you know, just one of the most important things of being a sniper or a scout class, a recon class, is spotting enemies. Make sure you spot as many people as you can. Don't be greedy and just try and go for the kill yourself. Spot them. You're going to get points if your teammates go in there and kill them. Especially as a squad leader, if you go in and start tagging all of them and then start tagging, you know, all of, start tagging the objectives as well, you're going to get a lot of bonus points. I've got MVP a lot of times when I'm squad leader, purely because I just sit there and paint targets the whole time. You know, I might finish with 3 kills, but I'm still top of the scoreboard because I have so many spot assists. You know, see, it's always important to spot people. You know, it is a team game at the end of the day. I know my teamwork at the moment isn't that great because I am sitting there camping and sniping, but I am tagging as well, so I'm giving my teammates as much opportunity as I can get. There we go, that was another kill. I think well, I gained a little bit, a few more kills soon, so we'll just sit back and watch.
Spotted a hostile tank, over. Just spotted a hostile tank, over.
Another aspect of sniping as well is you really should play with friends when you're going to be a sniping class and let them know exactly what you aim to be doing. The good thing was always have a support gunner because snipers do tend to run out of ammo quite often, which is not a lot when you're on an open map like this. You get to see a lot of people. I tend to always run out of ammo at some point, so I'll either run down with a pistol and try and grab some more kit, or try and find a support gunner that can share some ammo with me. You know, it only takes a second. If you do see a sniper ever, and you are a support gunner, throw them some ammo. You're going to get points every time they reload the ammo as well. But it's always good to be kind like that. You know, work together, and you will prevail. I mean, I don't think we actually win this round. I don't think my team's that proactive in trying to get any of the points. At points like this, I'll just snipe. I won't go off and try and help a team that isn't really helping themselves.
I've spotted a hostile machine gunner in your area, over.
Trying to go for the sneaky shot there. I have had a few kills shooting through very small holes and stuff, and you know, just noticing the differences in pixels when people are lying down behind us. You know, you've got to have a lot of attention to detail to be able to be a sniper on this game, and also a lot of patience. Oh, there we go, headshot gunner there. I did play a game last night where I went to 16-0 on this map, and one of my favourite kills was headshotting somebody in a jeep just stopped. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, it's all about having patience. You know, there's a lot of maps on this game that are not really that well geared up for snipers. But there are some really good maps for snipers. There's this, there's Carg Island, Daverman's Peak to a certain point is really good, and Caspian Border, one of my favourite ones. But my ultimate favourite is Operation Firestorm, because it does offer really unique sniper points. no matter if you're attacking or defending. Excuse me. So, actually one of the best sniper points in the game is actually right up at the last MCOM station. If you're a defender, you can get into a crane at the back of the spawn, which the attackers cannot actually access, and the only way people actually can get you up there is by a sniper being up in another crane. I've noticed increasingly over the weeks that more and more people are using the cranes now, but it's still very much an untapped resource. I'm going to a lot of games where I'm the only person that will touch the cranes. It's such an obvious position for a sniper to be in, but it also gives you the best vantage point over all of the MCOM stations. So you're not really going to have any problems being up there if you're against a team that doesn't really know how to counter snipe that well.
I've spotted a hostile soldier in your area. Over.
One of the good things about Battlefield 3 is your sniping intents have to be very precise. In Bad Company 2, I remember unlocking a gun on there and literally being able to kill anybody with one shot regardless of where I hit them in the body. In this, you have to go for the headshot or you have to hit somebody that's already half dead. There's no middle ground regardless of what gun you use. I think the early sniper rifles that you get took about 3-4 shots to kill somebody unless you got a headshot. And even then it was quite hard with it being an automatic sniper rifle. That it was just the spit ones basically. You might as well just throw rocks at the enemy. You have to persevere through that to be able to unlock the better weapons, which is any of the bolt action. I've not really seen any difference in any of them. The 50 cal I'm using now, the only real distance is there's not as much bullet drop on it because it's such a powerful rifle, which really threw me out of joint when I first unlocked it, because I've got my 12 times scope and I'm sticking the crosshair where it would be using the SVD, and the bullets are just flying straight over their heads. I couldn't quite work out what was going on, but now I've readjusted for it and the power of the rifle. It's become a lot more of a better tool for me to use. Yeah, as a defender on this map, I can actually spawn kill the attackers by not that much adjustment through the rifle, which is pretty cool. I'm hoping to get some footage of that soon to upload it to show people different vantage points. But I also want to run over some other vantage points and some other maps at some point as well. Of course, if you like the footage and you like the commentary, I know it's a bit basic, it's my first ever commentary, then please feel free to give us a like and a subscribe, and that'll give me an indication that people want to see more of these. I'm also going to be covering a lot more games. There's not many more releases now until roughly March time, where we're going to have Mass Effect 3, so I'm going to do a lot of Mass Effect 3 videos. But I'm also going to sift through about 10 hours worth of Skyrim footage I've got sitting there out of my 30 hours that I've played, and just go through some of the high points and low points of it, to give people a guide on how I do things in the game. I'm a wanderer. In Skyrim I like to wander the map, find new places, start new quests, but not actually fulfill those quests, just go around looking for more and more quests. It's a really cool game. But anyway, this is Battlefield. I much prefer it over Call of Duty. I know there's a lot of Call of Duty fanboys out there and such, and don't get me wrong, I was fans of the original Modern Warfare and the sequel, but Modern Warfare 3 was so disappointing for me. Battlefield 3 was a clear winner. It's obvious that they wanted to go on and progress and make things better for gamers and make improvements and make it worth the £40 that we pay for games. But Modern Warfare was just rehashed. Rubbish. Yeah, I'm not even going to go into that. I was so disappointed with it. Anyway, we're coming up to the end of the video now. See, I've got like 7 bullets left total in my magazine, so I managed to let it last that whole game. Managed to get 12 kills. Did I? Just double check that. Yeah, obviously I didn't even last because there was just no practice in there. But there we go, MVP. And yeah, it was a good game. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. Give us a like if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe. Cheers, bye.